Listen, we have some new warnings for you from the CDC. It confirms what we were worried about regarding flu season already. The government report says we should be prepared for flu to come early and possibly, and this is a quote, cause severe disease.
Yeah, this comes as hospitals really across the country continue to deal with an onslaught of RSV cases, particularly in children. NBC's Jesse Kirsch has more on this.
Another troubling sign of virus headaches possibly coming our way. A new CDC report analyzing Chile's influenza season says this year the flu hit earlier than would have been expected in the pre-COVID era. That warning from the southern hemisphere can help to predict what we may experience in the U.S.
The sequence is out of whack, and we don't know once the dust settles what the new sequence will be or if it'll try to get back to the old sequence.
Dr. Frank Esper, a pediatrician at Cleveland Clinic Children's, says pandemic-fueled unpredictability also hit his hospital system with another serious illness.
We are swimming in RSV right now.
The clinic normally braces for RSV in January or February, but already in late October, it's reporting a nearly 50% positivity rate in kids 5 and younger for its Northeast Ohio hospitals. Among those hardest hit, 3-week-old Gracelyn Haddon, born healthy before her mom says sneezing and congestion led to trouble breathing. They rushed to the hospital where Gracelyn has been intubated for almost a week.
For you as a parent to sit here and watch that,
Oh, that was
horrific.
That was horrible.
No one should ever have to go through that at all.
Gracelyn's parents warning other families to be vigilant.
It changes so fast, and it's scary.
You don't want to wait.
You don't want to wait.
Thankfully, Dr. Esper says battling COVID taught his team to adapt more quickly to a patient influx. But respiratory viruses are still pressuring the healthcare system nationwide. HHS reports 75% of America's pediatric hospital beds are filled. Rhode Island, 98% occupied. Texas, 91%. Oregon, 86%, as COVID precautions have waned, bringing us back in contact with other viruses.
We can see the dark clouds on the horizon, that flu is coming. And the one thing that you can do that you can't do about RSV, you can get your flu shot.
That is a really good point.
Yeah.
And you forget about how the healthcare workers really have grown and learned how to serve differently in emergency situations, which is the good thing. At the same time, they have to still be exhausted. There's such a shortage of them already.
Exactly. And you know, it kind of reminds me a little bit of going back to the pandemic, you know, especially when we're dealing with kids. As a mom of a 13-month-old, like, you question, do I put him in music class? Do I associate him, you know, have him socialize with other kids? Or do I pull back right now as doctors are saying RSV is on the rise, you know, flu? I find myself kind of going back and forth now. I guess it is the winter and it's coming, but it's hard to keep hearing those stories.
We expect it, and we know, I think, how to deal with it for ourselves.
100%.
But when you've got littles at home, it definitely does. It's a game changer. It
Yeah.
changes things in terms of how you're going to go about your day. So.
But as far as the flu, yeah, your best defense, get that flu shot.
shot.
Yeah.
Will do.